Fuck. I did not mean to do that, y'all. Hold on. Call me crazy, but I think I found a little more. All right, y'all. Let's get busy. Hello. Hello, y'all. You're just now joining the chat. You want your question answered. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. You guys make sure, hello. Make sure that you like the video. I just got a donation from Talandia. I'm adding Talandia to my list. I have my cousin's graduation tomorrow, so my hair is braided under here, but face, skin, get into it. Oh, again, y'all, you're just out joining the chat. You want your question answered. Every way to donate is, oh yeah, still that shit show. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. I already have one person on my list right now. So if you donate right now, thank you, love. You'll be right after Miss Talandia. I do want to get into a free card pool, but in order for us to get into that free card pool, we're going to need some donations. And we're going to need my viewers and my likes to match. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and like the video. Maybe we should do the timing deck for a free card pool. Maybe. I hope you guys have been doing well. How is Gemini season treating y'all? I feel like Gemini season is treating me okay. I hate Taurus season every year. Never fails. So Gemini season always brings like a light energy in my life, and I love it. Again, y'all, you're just now joining. Cards are falling. If you're just now joining the chat, you want your question answered. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. I have one person on my list right now, which is Talandia. So if you donate right now, you will be right after her. We can't get into that free card pool until my viewers and my likes match. So if you haven't yet, please make sure you like the video. But yes, how have things been going for you all? Let me know down below. Like, I feel like everything, like, I'm telling y'all. So, basically, I'm stepping into my Saturn return. And ever since Saturn went into Aries, my spirit guides been on my neck. They've been on my neck like white on rice, y'all. Literally like white on rice. But, here we are. My booty. Alright, y'all. Again, if you want to get into that free card pool, I need you guys to do me a favor and like the video. I did go out this past weekend and I had a ball. Like, to me, Gemini season definitely brings in a very, very, very fun energy. Like, I just love that fun energy. I just love that lightheartedness. Taurus season to me can be a little, just not my vibe, but again, y'all, you're just now joining the chat. You want your question answered. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. Should I report you or hide you? We're just gonna report, or this is harassing me. Let's go ahead and report them. I wish I was trans. They always got the big booties and the big titties. I love me a trans woman or a trans man. Again, y'all, you're just now joining the chat. You want your question answered. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. Bye. You're off my page. Bye. Y'all, I think I want to do the timing deck. Should we start off with the timing deck? If so, you want to start off with that timing deck, make sure that you like the video. I just have one person on my list right now. So if you donate right now, you'll be right after Talandia. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. We can do the timing deck, or maybe we can do the song deck. Trying to give everybody a second to come in and get situated. I kind of hate, like, I miss when my live was just like people who did know me weren't on here. Like, people just come on here and bully you and put out a nasty ass energy. And it's like, for what? Like, I ain't doing nothing to nobody. I can't be in my room reading my tarot cards, y'all. Alright, if you just came in for something free, to the left, everything you own in a box, to a left. To the left. I need you guys I need you guys to like the video for me. I don't know. I think I'm pulling the timing deck for that free card pull. I think that's what I am feeling, is that the timing deck. Y'all, so right now I've been dealing with a Leo. It's not funny. It's not funny, but I've been dealing with a Leo, and I promise y'all, I'm a Leo myself, but after dealing with a Leo, I'm like, am I this crazy? Am I this wild? I gotta ask myself, because the way, I already told him, I gave him a nickname on my channel, which is Mr. Leo. The way Mr. Leo got me on this roller coaster, y'all, I don't know if I want to put my hands up and enjoy the ride, or if I need to get off. I'm not for sure. Again, y'all, you're just now joining the chat. You want your question answered. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. If you came for something free, go to the left, everything on in the box to the left. You're just trying to steal my energy, and I don't like that. I don't know. We may do the song deck for the free card pool. What is the craziest sign y'all have dealt with or dated? For me, it would be, I'm really trying to sit here and think. It would have to be Taurus. Like, Taurus always drives me insane every time. That's why they are my least favorite sign. But anytime that I like a Taurus, they're on that Taurus Gemini cusp. So the Gemini, like, brings me in. Never again. All right, y'all, I want to go ahead and get started, because if this is a short live, then I can go ahead and end this live and go over to Instagram. So we're going to go ahead and dive in. I want to start with my free card pool. If my viewers and my likes don't match, which they don't right now, then I'm just going to do the people that I know. We're going to go ahead and get started with a free card pull. We're going to do a song message from your person. If you want a free card pull, you can go ahead and put your person's zodiac sign down below. Go ahead and put your person's zodiac sign down below that you want a song message from. Go ahead and put it down below. Who do you want a song message from? Let's see what does Mr. Leo want to say to me in song form. We can start with myself. If you want a free card pull, go ahead and put your person's zodiac sign down below. What does Mr. Leo want to say to Mama Wands in song form? Well, Drake, best I ever had. Baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. We can do it real big, bigger than you ever done it. I mean, That's why I'm still fucking with Mr. Leo. That's exactly why. For like, you know how to talk that talk. All right. For Talania, what does her Aquarius want to say to her in song form? I got a couple. You have Rihanna Umbrella. Ella. You have my heart and we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be my star. Okay, no worries, baby, because in the dark you can't see shiny cars, and that's when you need me there with you. I'll always share, because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here forever. And then I also got Diddy, I Need a Girl. So whoever this is seems like somebody who wants to have your back. And damn, I might need to take this Diddy. I might need to take this Diddy card out. Diddy, I Need a Girl. I had a girl that would have died for me, didn't appreciate her, so I made her cry for me. I can't even read these lyrics without my stomach hurt. Like, but that was for Talandia. Let's see what needs to come out here for Noemi. Let's see here. For Noemi. It's also dealing with an Aquarius. What does her Aquarius want to say to her in song form? What does her Aquarius want to say to her in song form? You have Bruno Mars, Just the Way You Are. When I see your face, there's not a thing. I got this ratchet shit in the back while I'm reading this. Let me turn this down. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, because you're amazing just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while, because girl, you're amazing just the way you are. This person feels like you are amazing just the way you are. Anybody else? You only get one, but if you want a free card pull from your person, you want a message from your person, go ahead and put your person's zodiac sign down below. Yeah. My best friend is going to be in love with this. I made her one of those mermaid filters. Anybody else? If you want a free card pull from your person, go ahead and put your person's zodiac sign down below. If you're just now joining the chat, you want your question answered, every way to donate is pinned in the chat. I just have one person on my list right now. So if you donate right now, you'll be right after Talandia. Anybody else? One more minute for the free card pull. Go ahead and put your person's zodiac sign down below if you want a message from them. I think I want a message from somebody else. Let's see what the Taurus from T the Taurus. What does T the Taurus want to say to me in song form? What is T the Taurus? Backstreet Boys, I want it that way. You are my fire, the one I desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. But we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart. No, you can't. When you say that I want it that way, tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Boo-hoo-hoo. They should have been acting right the first time. All right. Anybody else? If you want a free card pull, if you want a message from your person, go ahead and put their question down below. I just got a donation from V, and I got a donation from Noemi. So my list right now, I have Talandia, I have V, and I have Noemi. I think it's Noemi. I always be saying it wrong. Forgive me, love. Anybody else? Last call for the free card pull. Last call for the free card pull, because we are about to get into the list, y'all. Noemi. 30 more seconds and I'm watching the clock. If not, we're going to go ahead and let Talandia go. I'm putting my list down below. We have Talandia. We have V. And we have Noemi. She wants a message from her Sagittarius. Let's see what her Sagittarius wants to say. She said me. What does her Sagittarius want to say? What's her Sagittarius want to say? Backstreet Boys again, as long as you love me. Although loneliness has always been a friend of mine, I'm leaving my life in your hands. People say that I'm crazy and that I'm blind, risking it all in a glance, and how you got me blind is still a mystery. I can't get you out of my head. Don't care what is written in your history as long as you're here with me. Okay, Backstreet Boys. Anybody else? Final call for a free carpool. We're about to jump into that list. I cannot leave Talandia waiting any longer. Anybody else? 10, 9, 8. All right, Talandia. How did donators put in the chat list, Talandia? What's up, Christine? All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and jump into that list. Talandia, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and put your question down below. Okay, so me and Shambria met in person. I drove 2 hours to see her. So I was about to leave, and she said her friend was waiting on her to chill. She told me she would go see if he was still waiting on her to chill. She told me she would go see if he was still waiting on her or if he left, and she would call me. 35 minutes go by, and I didn't hear anything. Why wasn't she responding? So I just want to make sure I got this right. So you're saying you went to go visit Shambria. Basically, she said that her friend was waiting on her to chill and hang out. And then when she was going to call you and she never responded. Let's see. This is going to be for Talandia. Why wasn't Shambria responding to Talandia's text? Why wasn't Shambria responding to Talandia? Why wasn't she responding? Why wasn't she responding? Well, I came yesterday. Today was my last day, so she was about to go with her friend. Okay. Why wasn't she responding? I'm not really getting any negative here, any negative energy here. The first thing I'm picking up on is a little bit of control. So in the future, if you continue to deal with this person, don't be surprised if they kind of want to be in control. Why wasn't this person responding? Why wasn't Shambria responding to Talandia? Clarify. Is that ace with Talandia? Is that ace with Talandia? Well, I want to say this. It seems like Shambria has a lot going on from what I can see in the cards. I do feel like here, a part of me is feeling like maybe she was trying to plan something or had an idea of something extra that she wanted to do. I am picking up on that. I don't have any sneaky energy here. So I don't think that Shambria was doing anything sneaky. Why wasn't she responding? So if you're worried about that, I'm not picking up on any sneaky energy here. What I will say, Talandia, is there's something she hasn't ended, and I do think that was holding her back. That could have been with the person she said she was going to chill with. Based on what I have here, I don't think she was not responding because of anything sneaky, and I do feel like I wouldn't be surprised if this person tries to do something special for you in the future. And I do feel like this person sees a possibility of maybe something a little bit more between you two. I feel like she wasn't responding because she had a lot going on. I don't feel like she's dealing with anybody else, but I do feel like there's something that has not been completely cut off yet. Meaning like things between her and somebody are still a little bit up in the air. So if you're worried if she was fucking with somebody else, if you were like, was she had something else going on, I don't think it was that. I don't feel like her not responding was personal or trying to hide anything. I do feel like here I'm getting a little bit of stressed energy, a little bit of that. I would say she wasn't responding because she was talking to somebody else, but I don't think her talking to somebody else was necessarily romantic. Again, I don't feel like it was like in a negative way. I wouldn't take it personal based on what I see here in the cards. I wouldn't take it personal. Okay. And I'm assuming Shambria is an Aquarius. Is that the Aquarius you were asking about, Talandia? Are you gonna play it? Let's see what's next between you and this person. I just got a donation from Alan. I do think that here you can add Alan to my list. I'm adding Alan to my list. I do think here, love, like she has something she hasn't completely ended, but I really do think she is really into you. Let's get some oracles on what you can expect next for Talandia and Shambria. Talandia and Shambria. What can she expect next? Tell me a little bit more. Yeah. It's Alan with an A. You have influences, attachment, third parties, and peers. Again, I do feel like she has a connection that's up in the air that she has not completely ended yet. And if you have your own shit you haven't ended yet, that will get in the way of you too. You have here conflicted decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. So again, it may be hard for you and this person to get on the same page. Yeah, you do have past life here. So this is or could be a past life connection. Give me a little bit more here, Spirit. Anything else that needs to come out here for Talandia and Shambria? Anything else she needs to see? You have here withdrawn. I just got a donation from Karma. You can add Karma to my list. Got you, love. You have withdrawn and you have abandoned. So I do feel like some influences could end up with you two being in no communication. At bottom of the deck is boundaries. It looks like here that you may have to set boundaries with someone. You may have to tell her like, okay, I'm not going to do this, you know, etc. Okay. Alrighty, Talandia, I do want to thank you so much for your donation. I hope that resonates for you. Alrighty. Up next here, I have V. V, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead. I believe you want a channel message. You can go ahead and put your information down below. So you, your sign, your person, their sign, and your relationship status with that person. And y'all, you're just now joining the chat. You want your question answered. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. Y'all know now Instagram is where I do make most of my money these days, but I do kind of like live because it's a little bit more interactive. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started going live, that's really how I interacted with my clients, and that's why a lot of my clients see me as somebody like they know, like a friend. So even on Instagram, it's my money maker now. I ain't gonna lie. They be acting a fool on Instagram. But yeah. All right, V, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and put your information down below whenever you're ready. There you go. From Sean the Sagittarius. Got intimate twice, barely talk. All right, let's get into it. I'm going to turn my music down a bit because when I do my channel message, I really just like to get up in there. Okay, let's see what Sean the Sagittarius wants to say to V. What does Sean the Sagittarius want to say to V? There is a lot going on in my life that I am ending. There are some things that are changing in my life, and right now, my love life isn't my main focus. I don't want somebody who is going to be annoying me or begging me for more, asking me for more. Like, I'm not going to want that. Sometimes I feel like I have a lot on my plate or a lot of emotions and nobody truly cares or nobody truly thinks about me. Sometimes I'm the one who wants to be romanced or I'm the one who wants a sweet message, and I feel like that my love life just isn't that. Right now I'm too busy hoping for more, and I'm too busy on trying to get myself right, my foundation and my finances. I just want something casual. I want to be able to pick you up when I need you and drop you off when I'm done. Because I don't want to be emotionally connected. I don't want to let anybody down, and I don't want to be let down. I would rather be free. I would rather do me and be free without a care in the world, because I already have a lot going on. So arguing and fighting, or somebody wanting more from me, somebody expecting anything more from me, I just wouldn't be able to do. There's a part of me that thinks about what commitment would look like, but I have to admit to myself that I'm afraid of what that would look like. I don't want to let my guard down, and I don't want to open up. I would rather be pleased and do the pleasing without having to add anything else to my life or anything else on my plate. Anything that's not putting a smile on my face right now, I would have to leave behind, because I have too much work to do. And I just want to be happy. So let's get into it. And I'm about to pull an oracle for you as well. If this is your first time here, anytime you do donate, you do get an oracle card pull with your donation. It seems like Sean has a lot going on, and I feel like Sean has been through a lot of his childhood, was the main thing I'm picking up on. I don't know if his parents are divorced or what, but it seems like he has some negative views of commitment. So the reason why he doesn't reach out is because it seems like he doesn't want anything serious. He doesn't want anything serious. So it just kind of seems like here he wants to be able to pick and choose when he can reach out to you. And a lot of his messages today weren't necessarily personal towards you. It's just in general. It seems like he doesn't want anybody. You know what I'm saying? But let's get a little bit more into it. Spirit's like, wrong deck, okay? They're telling me to choose this deck, so let's see what needs to come out here. For Strong the Sagittarius and V. Needs to come out here for these two. Okay, you have longing, craving, aching, wanting. You have confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. You have foundation, established, family, security. You have trapped, and you have shallow. Okay. I do feel like this person is going to be very back and forth, almost like they may lead you on a little bit. Almost like this person can't commit to anything now and would ask you to wait or something along those lines. With this person, if you're just looking for somebody to fuck around with, I will continue to fuck around with them. But if your emotions are all involved, I would have to take a step back, or I would take a step back if I were you, because this person is emotionally unavailable, and it doesn't seem like they're ready right now for anything serious. Okay. Alrighty, love, I do want to thank you so much for your donation. I hope that resonates for you. Again, y'all, you're just now joining the chat. You want your question answered. Every way to donate is pinned in the chat. You should stay around because we will do a free yes or no round later on, and you're not going to want to miss it. V, you better tell him he better not be playing with you. You better be like, Sean, you don't need to be, I hate to cuss, but you don't need to be playing with a bitch like me. Like, you got to be on that type of time with him. Don't let him play with you. All right, up next I have Noemi. Noemi, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and put your information down below. I believe you want to channel message. Make sure you put your name and sign, your person's name and sign, and your relationship status with that person. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to keep it a band with y'all. If you just fucking with somebody, right? And let's say the dangle ain't good. Let's say the dick good. And you want to keep fucking with them, you know they don't want nothing serious, then okay. But if your feelings get involved, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to keep it real. I'm in the point in life where I don't want to have meaningless sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. Like, I want something real. You know, I want something real. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But what does make shit a little messy sometimes is when your intentions are not aligned with somebody. Yeah, leave that nigga blocked. When your intentions are not aligned with somebody, then that's what makes it tough. That's what makes it hard. All right, we're going to tap into Eli the Aquarius. Let's see. What does he want to say to Noemi? What does he want to say to her? What does Eli the Aquarius want to say to her? Right now, I am resting. I'm chilling. I'm trying my best to build myself back up. And I don't want people to know how I really feel on the inside. So sometimes I do hide myself from everyone else. I'm still hurting. I'm hurting because I feel like I've hurt you. I'm hurting because I feel like I've hurt multiple people, and I feel like sometimes it's so hard for me to get to happiness, or when happiness comes into my life, it doesn't last very long, and it's almost like I'm questioning or asking God, what do I need to do different? It's almost like I don't understand, and I would rather be still. I would rather do nothing than to make the wrong move, because every time I make the wrong move, it bites me in the ass. Right now, I don't feel motivated, and I just, you cross my mind. Sometimes I think about you when I first wake up in the morning, or right before I go to sleep. And I reflect on my regrets, and I would rather say nothing. I would rather do nothing than fuck shit up. I'm so tired of fucking shit up. I'm so tired of feeling like I'm the only one to blame for everything that's ended in my life and for everything that goes away. I always keep an eye on you. You're beautiful. And the truth of the matter is that I never really want to let you go. And I feel like right now is the closest I've been to feeling like this may be over forever. And if that's the case, I don't know what to do. If that's the case, I can't promise that I'm going to rush in. If that's the case and this is the end, I guess I'll have to move on forever. So let's get into this person's energy. I feel like this person kind of wants to feel like the victim a little bit. I do feel like they are very stressed. I feel like they have a lot of regrets regarding the past. I definitely feel like they have a lot of regrets. I feel like I got a donation from Krista. You can add Krista to my list. I feel like that this person would rather you walk away than to do anything. That's what it seems like. They still have feelings for you, but it's almost as if like they don't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like this person wants to see themselves as a victim for some reason. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for you. Let's see what needs to come out here. What does she need to hear regarding her connection with Eli the Aquarius? What does she need to hear, Spirit? Okay. Okay, so you have false promises, and maybe this person feels some regret because they feel like they gave you false promises in the past, stalking you online. I picked up on this in the channel message. This person is watching you from afar, and maybe you guys are watching each other. You do have there's someone better. Spirit wants you to know there is someone better for you, and that it seems like you and this person cannot get on the same page. You have your jealousy and you have fear of projection. I think this person would rather not say anything than to reach out to you and get rejected. Spirit is telling me there's 2 more cards that need to come out here, and there they go. Magic happens when you let go, and true friendship. And I think Spirit is saying here, maybe in the future you two will be able to have a true friendship. But magic happens when you let go. Bottom of the deck here is leading to marriage. This is not with this person. I feel like this is with someone else. Something to look forward to. Alrighty, now, Amy, I want to thank you so much for your donation. I hope that resonates for you, love. Stick around for the free yes or no round. We're going to do the free yes or no round soon. Looks like we're going to do it after Alan. I'm going to go ahead and let Alan go. Alan, I'm assuming you want a channel message. You can go ahead and put your information down below. But it seems like that Aquarius energy is just so draining. Just so draining. All right, Alan, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and put your question down below. I think people love channel messages is I feel like people want to hear what their person would say, what it is that they want to say to them. And that can be really heart-wrenching, definitely. I definitely understand that. That can definitely pull at the heart, is hearing what somebody would want to say to you. All right, y'all. We're waiting on Alan. Alan, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and put your person's information down below. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to ask Mr. Leo if he can FaceTime after this. Kelly and I are having a great relationship, but I'm wondering about Sarah. I had no contact since Valentine's Day. Okay. Did Sarah reach out to you on Valentine's Day? Why I said no more Leos though? No. Well, for those who have me on my personal page, which I really don't let everybody be on my personal page because who knows what the fuck I be doing on there. But I am a Leo. I'm not a liar though. I can say that. I really, honestly, I used to lie when I was younger and I learned my lesson with lying. So it's just not me. But I feel like Libras are the liars. That's who I feel like lies is fucking Libras and Pisces, because Pisces had be in the motherfucking clouds. Y'all put who you think, what sign lies the most to you down below. I mean, I am a Leo, so I don't hate Leos. When I step in a room, I'm gonna be the biggest, baddest bee you ever fucking met when I step in the room. But, you know, I don't know. I said all that, and I'm still dealing with Mr. Leo. So, hey. All right, Kelly and I are having a great relationship, but I'm wondering about Sarah. I had no contact since Valentine's Day. No me to her, but she has tried to call from jail. So let's see what Sarah wants to say. I'll lie before a good a good reason. I know that Leo Virgo cusp gotta be something else. Let's get into it for Alan though. What does Sarah want to say to Alan? Alan. I guess you're done with me. I never thought that it would be like this, but I guess you're done. I guess you have someone else, because I know there would be no way that you would stop talking to me or stop dealing with me if you had no one. I'm not going to let you get too far. I will come back to you. I will keep reaching out, because I want to hear from you. I love the feeling of having you hooked on me, and the feeling of you not being hooked, or at least not enough. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. I don't want this to be over until I say that it's over. You don't get to pick and choose that. Why can't we get back on the same page where we have an understanding? It's a part of me that is a fucking angry at you, but it's almost as if I can't be. I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated, and it seems like almost everyone around me is pissing me off. But tell me, Alan, I thought you loved me. What about all the shit that you said? Now, it's almost like I'm secondary. And I don't like that feeling. I love the feeling of me being first in your life no matter what. And let's be honest. You know that if I come back and I say the right words and I do the right things, you'll come rushing back for me. You know that. So I'm trying to decide. Do I want to let you go and let you go your separate way? Or do I want to come rushing in for my knight in shining armor, knowing that you'll save the day? I don't know, Alan. Because I don't want to be left alone. And I don't think I'm going to let me be alone. Woo! Bitch alone. Please leave this bitch alone. Like, I don't mean to call her a bitch. Sorry, y'all. I cuss a lot. But this girl is playing with your head, playing with your mind. And if you're not going to have the guts, Alan, to say no, then please. Because what are you going to do, Alan, if she reaches out to you, bats her eyes, and tells you, Alan, I miss you. I'm about to suck the skin off your dick. What you going to do? What you going to do? Because, I don't know, it's almost as if she's your kryptonite, and I'm afraid that if she reaches out, I don't think you're going to say no. And Alan, this is not to call you out, because trust me, we all have that one. Everybody in here, we all have that one. That if they call, it's hard to cut the cord with somebody that has you like that. And everybody has that one. And if you haven't had that one, you probably will in the future. Let's go ahead and get Alan. I know, you know what? I'm going to get you. No. I know what I'm going to do. What needs to come out here for Alan and Sarah? For Alan and Sarah. You have play in the field. At the end of the day, Sarah has she doesn't want to do right by you. Period. And Spirit is saying that you have to have better boundaries. And look, Alan, if you know you can't say no, then don't pick up that phone. Spirit is saying that you need to practice self-love. And you need to put yourself first here. Because she's going to come in and she's going to love bomb you. She's going to come in and tell you how much she loves you and all of that here. And want to see you. Here with asking you out on a date. And Spirit is saying, no, you don't need to go out with her. You don't need to go out with her. Because if you go out with her, you're going to end up in a fucked up situation here. Okay? Because she's going to come with that toxic behavior. She wants to manipulate you. Magic happens when you let go. Learn this lesson and leave her in the past and in this karmic cycle for good. For good. Because Kelly was always worth the second chance. And so focus on that. Focus on that. Focus on Kelly. If not, you're going to end up in a love triangle. And you're going to lose a good thing. You heard it here first. Okay? I just love that Kelly is doing you right. I really, really do. And, of course, keep me updated. Or if she ever does reach out, you need an emergency reading, you have my number. Can I vote Kelly 2 times, Christine? All right, y'all. Are y'all ready for the free yes or no round? Alrighty. Let's go over the rules for the free yes or no round, y'all. Please do not ask me about pregnancy or cheating. You can ask as many questions as you want, but please do not spam the chat. Okay, do not say soon. Please be time specific. Say 2 weeks, say 3 weeks, say the time period that you want to know. And if you always come in for something free and you never donate, I'm going to skip over you. Why? Because you be stealing my energy. And I don't like that. All right, y'all. Y'all can go ahead and put your free yes or no rounds, your free yes or no questions down below in 3, in 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop those free yes or no questions down below now. Let's go. Let me see what my sister's talking about.
Work was still pending, which for me, I feel like that's a good thing. Because usually if they're going to deny it, they're just going to go ahead and fucking deny it. So I think that we can go to work tomorrow.
I gotta listen to this. Go ahead and drop your free yes or no questions down below now. She wants to know, is Carlos going to respond to her? Is Carlos going to respond to her? Is Carlos going to respond to her? I would say yes, eventually he will. Will I FaceTime with Mr. Leo tonight? Will I FaceTime with Mr. Leo tonight? Will I FaceTime with Mr. Leo tonight? I think so. All right, yeah, go ahead and drop those free yes or no questions down below now. Christina's like, no one has any questions? Is Carl the Gemini going to understand what she's saying to him currently? Is he going to understand what she's saying to him currently. I would have to say a little bit. I don't think he's gonna fully understand. No, he may understand some, but not all. You know why you can. I'm sorry, this is making me laugh. Does Carl the Gemini lack emotional intelligence? Does Carl the Gemini? Let me stop laughing. Does Carl the Gemini lack emotional intelligence? Carl the Gemini, I would have to say yes, he does. I would have to say yes. Because yeah. Will going to Electric Forest be a good idea for her? Will going to Electric Forest be a good idea for her? I would say yes, but I would also say you would have to go at the right time. I feel like Spirit is saying not to rush it. Let's see what Mr. Leo says. I thought I was blocked. I was about to knock all this shit over. Y'all, any more free yes or no questions? Go ahead and put them down below now. Is Keith still coming back? Is Keith still coming back? Yes, maybe sooner than expected. Is Shantae the Aries going to reach out to her in 2 weeks? Is Shantae the Aries going to reach out to her in 2 weeks? Shantae the Aries going to reach out to her in 2 weeks. It may take longer than 2 weeks. Any more for yes or no? Put them down below now. Last minute in the free yes or no round. Is C the Virgo going to come back in the near future? Is C the Virgo going to come back in the near future? He'll reach out in the near future. I do feel like that. Y'all, you know she's the best. Ask away, because in a minute it's gonna cost you, and it is. It seems like See the Virgo Krista has a lot going on, but the last time I read his energy, I kind of got the same thing. Almost like he has so much going on right now. I don't know if he went through a loss. I don't know if he lost his job or lost a family member or something, but it just seems like so heavy on his shoulders. Will she hear from Pisces man again? Will she hear from Pisces man again? I'm about to say maybe. I'm leaning towards yes, but I'm about to say maybe. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and end that free yes or no round. I hope you guys got what you needed. We're going to jump back into the donation round. Up next, I have Karma. Karma, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and put your question down below. It be like that sometimes. I accidentally screenshot Carlos' page on Snapchat because I seen him lurking on me. I was embarrassed and had to apologize, which ended the conversation, but now he stopped responding. Why? Let's see. did Carlos stop responding? Why did Carlos stop responding to Karma? Why did Carlos stop responding to Karma? It is. Why did Carlos stop responding to Karma? I would have to say he stopped responding because kind of like he was done. He was done with the conversation. Yeah. Overall, why does he? Yeah, there's somebody else is in his energy. Somebody else is definitely in his energy. So that's why he stopped responding, because he has something else going on. And like you just said, Snapchat is a snitch. So that's why he stopped responding here. Definitely is somebody else in his energy. And it's almost as if he didn't want to get caught here at the devil energy. So I would have to say he stopped responding because somebody else is in his energy. Overall, why did he stop responding? But he plans on reaching out again. It's not like he doesn't plan on reaching out again. But I do feel like here he stopped responding because he's fucking with somebody else and didn't want to keep going back and forth. And then you message him while he's with this other person. His focus definitely shifted, so he stopped responding. I wouldn't delete him because I feel like that's a little dramatic. Sometimes, y'all, even if you give a fuck, you gotta act like you don't give a damn. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Pentacles, is because he's juggling you and somebody else. All right, Karma, you can go ahead and put your next question down below. I hate feeling stupid too, so like I get it. But like sometimes you just gotta act like you don't give a fuck. You gotta let it roll off your back. How does he think and feel about me currently? Let's see. How does Carlos currently feel about Karma? How does Carlos currently feel about Karma? Oh my god, that sound is gonna piss me off. Clarify that. I feel like Carlos feels like he has to keep an eye on you. I do feel like that he feels like that you're very smart and intelligent. I feel like he wants to know more about you. It definitely seems like he wants to know more about you. I feel like here, Carlos feels a bit... I feel like, I don't want to say you intimidate Carlos, but it's almost as if it's something regarding his ego, and it could be based on your looks or the type of woman that he feels like you are. Almost as if maybe he feels like if y'all were together that you wouldn't need him very much. Maybe it's because of your business. Maybe it's because of your looks. But I do feel like it's a part of him that's a bit intimidated by you. But it's almost like he sees you're special. Almost like he sees you're a treasure. Like he wants to keep you. You know, but I do feel like here right now he feels a little bit confused about like what he should do next. I feel like that though he feels like that you're special, you're this treasure, he also feels like, what move should I make? I do feel like that Carlos does like you, and I do feel like that Carlos can see a future with you. Like there's no doubt about that. I just feel like that Carlos kind of feels like, or feels afraid about what that would look like and doesn't really know the next steps to take. I do feel like he's very, very sexually attracted to you, but I do feel like there's something about you that intimidates him or fucks with his ego, and it's either your looks or it's your job or it could be your independence. Overall, though he likes you very much, he doesn't really know what next steps to take, but at the same time, he feels like it would be foolish to like let you go, or it would be foolish to close the door, shut the door on you for good. What I will say though, Karma, is sometimes you have to watch out for men that like envy or are afraid of your independence or your attraction. You got to watch out for that, because that seeps out in other ways. So I would just, if I were you, I would just be vigilant regarding that. Where's my camera here? Okay, there we go. All right, let's get into an oracle. What's next for Karma and Carlos? What's next for Karma and Carlos? You have possibilities. Spirit is saying there is many possibilities between you and this person, but if y'all step into the connection, y'all can't be bitter about the past. If you guys have resentment, it's going to fuck with the connection here. Spirit is saying that it may take some time for you and this person to, you know, get it together. It looks like here there will be an apology in the future. And then you have healing here. So I feel like Spirit is saying there's some healing that's going to have to take place before you and this person would even be able to move forward. Bottom of the deck is trapped. And I feel like Spirit is saying don't let yourself feel trapped in this connection. Okay. And I'm hesitant because he fumbled me, but he doesn't seem regretful. Yeah. He definitely does not seem regretful. But maybe that'll come with time. All right, up next here, thank you so much, Karma, for your donation. Up next here I have is Krista. If no one donates after Krista, this will be my last donation for the night. So if you have any more questions, now will be the time to donate. I mean, with Carlos, I mean, is that really who you want? You got to think about that. Is that really who you want? There's this one female security at my job. You're so welcome. She's the only woman on the security team, and baby, she don't like me at all. I want to know what her reason is. I don't know her son, but her name is Cynthia. Well, Karma, you need to identify what do you want in a partner. Sometimes I be giving like my clients homework when I do a personal reading with them, and I would say like, what do you want in a partner? You may be getting to this age in life where you feel like very soon, like I'm gonna have to do something very soon, or I should be in a relationship. Like I'm 27, I'll be 28 in July. And a lot of the time I'm like, damn, like I thought I was gonna be married now, I thought I was gonna have kids now. So don't let the pressure of that, or, you know, like don't let that make you choose somebody. Think about what it is that you really want out of a partner. Write that down. And does Carlos have that? Okay. Alrighty. There's this one female security at my job. Why does Cynthia not like Krista? Let's get into it. Why does Cynthia not like Krista? Why does Cynthia not like Krista? Okay, we're gonna start off with the first thing I'm picking up on is I do feel like she feels like you're a little rude. And it could be that she feels like you're a little bit like emotionless. I don't know if you have a resting bitch face or not, but it kind of seems like she kind of feels that way. She doesn't like your energy, definitely not. I do feel like she's assumed a little bit that you may be a slut or a whore. I feel like here it seems like Cynthia has made a lot of assumptions about you, Krista. Clarify that page. I got another donation from Karma. Yeah, I feel like that Krista, I feel like she's a little jealous. It's a little bit of jealousy here. I definitely feel like it's a little bit of jealousy. But I think it's just based on assumptions here. She thinks you're a little bougie. She thinks your nose up in the air, bougie. And she also feels like anytime she hears about some drama, Your name is in it. I also feel like there's somebody that she may be cool with or she may like that likes you. And I feel like she doesn't like that. So I would have to say it gives off with, I don't think she knows you very well, Krista. But it almost comes off as if she feels like that you are nose in the air, you're bougie, emotionless, you're not nice. Every time she hears about something, she hears your name. And there's somebody that she likes or she's friends with that either you did something to, or she likes them and they don't like you, or she likes them and they like you and she's jealous. Okay. All right, Krista, you can go ahead and put your next question down below whenever you're ready. But if I were you, I wouldn't pay that bitch no mind. What's up, Bella? I would not pay that bitch any mind. Because it just seemed like she just dry hating. Like, it just really seems like she's dry hating. And anytime you work somewhere, the security always feels some type of way. I got a donation from Bella. You can add Bella to my list. It's so funny. Y'all want to know something that's funny? I'll be in my room and I'd like be doing a New York accent. Like, I know when I go to New York, people are going to hate me. People are going to hate me. Ah! It just seems like she's a little jealous. She think you bougie, nose up in the air. Like, it just seemed like, it does give pure hater. That's literally what it is. A little bit of haterage. If Krista goes on a solo cruise, how would that go? If Krista goes on a solo cruise, how would that go? Krista, if you go on a solo cruise, I do think that you would get a lot of attention. You are coming up as the Queen of Wands here, so I do think you would get a lot of attention, a lot of eyes on you. Now, for your Virgo side, this may be a little annoying. Yeah, donations are closed, y'all, but we will be doing a free yes or no round after I finish donations. But it looks like here with the Queen of Wands, you'll get a lot of attention. I do feel like it'll go well here. Ten of Cups definitely is emotional fulfillment. And it seems like if you work really hard for it to go a certain way, then I feel like Spirit is saying it will go that way. Like, maybe you're like, you know what, I need to get all my looks together. Or maybe you have things planned that you want to do on the cruise. I do think that will go well. Clarify the Devil card. However, I do feel like here people are going to be on their weirdo shit. I hate to put men out there, but y'all know how men be on their weirdo shit. And it seems like if you go on a solo cruise, somebody would try to have sex with you. It seems like here somebody will try to have sex or be very... I'm getting a nasty, toxic, weirdo energy, which I hate to say it's a man, but most likely will be somebody. Like, it'll be somebody. So I feel like that will also be a worry of yours, and Spirit is saying that you're going to have to be like vigilant when it comes, as vigilant as you can be when it comes to that. And I don't think you'll like, that energy. Overall, tell me a little bit more. Overall, tell me a little bit more. She said, ew. Overall, tell me a little bit more if she goes on a solo cruise. You may meet somebody that you do like. There will be somebody who you do like, who you're attracted to. Definitely will be trying to get your attention. Definitely will be being sweet. You will have lots of attention and lots of offers. I feel like overall it'll be well, like you'll enjoy your time. I think you'll have a good time here, and I think it'll also be a sense of healing. But I do feel like Spirit is telling you here to not to rush things, and also make sure, even if you like being that limelight, you take time for yourself as well. Okay. All right, Krista. Trying to decide what oracle I want to get you. Let's see. I'm getting called to a deck I haven't used in a while, but it's calling my name. This is actually like my what the fuck deck. I think my sister got me this. What needs to come out here for Krista? Stella got her groove back. I mean, you'll have lots of options, so that's great. I think you'll have a great time. Okay. What needs to come out here for Krista? Y'all, once we finish up donations, we will do a free yes or no round, so stay around for that. So you have your expression of love may not be their expression of love. They might be mildly fucked up. But if they are kind, love them anyway. So I feel like Spirit is saying here, somebody that you're dealing with in your love life, how you express yourself may not be how they express themselves, and that could get in the way. Spirit is telling you in any connection in your life, whether it's family, friends, or romance, are you happy most of the time? Yes. Woohoo. No. Reevaluate. Unsure. What the fuck? And you have commitment issues, may cause some shitty challenges, and think about this in any aspect of your life. Commit and to work hard definitely takes a lot. Alrighty. Bottom of the deck here. They are not playing with a full deck. So what did you expect from this relationship? And I feel like Spirit is telling you, I thought this was more general, I apologize, but Spirit is telling you, like, you may want to make sure whoever you're dealing with, like, that they are all in. And if you're not all in and they're not all in, Spirit is saying, what do you expect? I do want to pull from a general deck. I thought that was general. So give me a second, Krista. Needs to come out here for Krista. What does Krista need here? Okay. Busy bee. So it looks like you may have a lot on your plate in the future. Spirit is sending you warning signs. Spirit is asking you, are you listening? And you have to get out of those low vibes. Even if somebody is hating, even if Cynthia is getting on your nerves, people getting on your nerves at work, do not let them fuck up your energy. Do not let them fuck up your vibe here. Somebody here does have deep feelings for you. And the fire will ignite between you two. Spirit is saying here that you will shift your focus and it will pay off because you will see clearly. Bottom of the deck is energy cleansing. It looks like you need to cleanse the energy around you. Okay. Alrighty, Krista. I want to thank you so much for your donation. I hope that resonates for you, love. Alright, up next here is Karma. Karma, whenever you're ready, go ahead and put your question down below. Oh, yay! You are so welcome. It feels really good sometimes when you just hear exactly what you need and it resonates with your soul. You know, sometimes you get a reading and your reader's talking, you're like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? And then 3 months later, you're like, oh, that's what she was talking about. But there's sometimes where you feel it right in that moment, and that feels amazing. I mean, that be me sometimes. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch talking about? And then later on, I'll be like, now she read me for Bill. But hey, why doesn't Carlos have regrets about our fallout and how he handled me? Why doesn't Carlos have regrets about their fallout and how he handled her? Why doesn't he have any regrets? Right? That's why I be trying to tell people Spirit said it, not me. Why doesn't he have any regrets? Because he doesn't want to take responsibility. I feel like he more so sees it as something that happened. It happened because of the universe, not because of him. Give me a little bit more here. Give me a little bit more here. I'll tell you in just a second. It's an ego thing with him. Even though there is deep down inside, I do feel like he has some regret. But he has this big ego here. Because of that ego, he doesn't want to really take any responsibility or doesn't want to take all of the responsibility. He sees it more so, even if you feel like he, I don't want to say manhandled you, but was doing the most. He feels like, well, I had to because I'm Mr. Big Carlos. Like, it seems like it's definitely a very big ego here, and he doesn't want it to all be on him. I feel like here, Carlos, kind of, it takes him a while to be able to accept accountability and responsibility. And also because now at this point, I feel like it's going to take him even more, because I know you didn't mean to reach out, but you did reach out. He kind of feels like he doesn't have to apologize, or he doesn't have to say anything. He's kind of waiting to see how things play out. So why doesn't he have any regrets? It would be because of his ego, and he doesn't want to carry it all on his back. He doesn't want to focus on the past. His ego is so big that he wants to say, well, it's not just me. It's also because of this. It's also because of that. Carlos just has a very big ego and doesn't want to accept responsibility. He wants to leave it in the past. All right, Karma, you can go ahead and put your next question down below. She said, ew. I do have a reader. Y'all, believe it or not, I don't like to spend money on readings. So I do have a reader that I go to, and I only go to her. Her readings are pretty cheap, but in her readings, you don't get like a direct question. It's more like an energy check-in, because I get the cheapest one. And yeah, that is who I go to. But I don't like spending money on readings because I'm a tarot card reader myself, but it's not very easy to read for yourself when you're emotionally invested. When I'm not emotionally invested and I don't give a fuck, I can see shit clear as day. And I am emotionally invested. It is hard for me to be like, does he view me more as just as a fling, or is there actual feelings? Let's see. Does Carlos view karma as a fling? Does Carlos view karma as a fling? Does Carlos view... I don't feel like he views you as a fling. I feel like that I think that when you guys first met or in the moment, he more so saw it that way. So I would say when things were playing out in the moment, he more saw it as an experience, as a good time. I don't really feel like he saw any longevity. As of now, I do feel like he feels like there is a connection. I wouldn't say that he has deep feelings. I feel like he feels like there's something there. He doesn't want to let go. You feel like there's something there. You're beautiful, but also the Six of Cups is a card for me. That's a friendship. It's a connection. It's not even necessarily romantic. It's more so heart to heart. So I feel like, and if you're like, why would he think we're heart to heart if the last time we talked all that shit happened? I think when he looks back, he feels like, damn, there really could have been something there, or there was something there, or he wants to explore that. So does he see you as a fling now? I would have to say no, he doesn't necessarily see you as a fling. I feel like he feels like this, he doesn't want things to be over. He feels like this could be something, but I think he's waiting to see what it could be. So no, I don't think he sees you as a fling. I do feel like there's true feelings there. I don't think those feelings are deep. I think it's more about an opportunity, a possibility. Okay. play on my love. It needs to come out here for Karma and Carlos. It needs to come out here for Karma and Carlos. Spirit said there's someone better. They want you to know there's someone better for you. And that Carlos here, you have heartbreak. And I feel like that Spirit is saying like you have to be careful with him. You have difficult choice and hiding something. Necessary separation. Divine mission together. And outside influences. So here with hiding something and outside influence, it looks like this will be getting in the way. I do feel like no matter what, there is someone better for you here. And it looks like here the necessary separation or another necessary separation may have to take place. But just in general, it seems like here that you guys did meet for a reason because you have divine mission together. But it doesn't seem like this is Mr. End All Be All. And in the future, there may be some heartbreak and some difficult choices between the two. Bottom of the deck is trying to score. Put that pussy on lock. This your first time watching, excuse my French, but put that pussy on lock. I wouldn't even play with him. Is I feel like more than anything, he thinks you're fine as fuck. He does like you, but he thinks you're fine as fuck. And it's like, even if you gave him that kitty before, you don't have to wait for it again, my brother. Like, that's what I would do with him personally. But, woo! Keep it on low. Alright, last but not least, I have Bella. Bella, whenever you're ready, go ahead and put your question down below. I'm going to be so honest with y'all. I'm telling y'all. When me and Mr. Leo get in the same place at the same time, it's over. It's over. I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on. Like, it's going down, basement. I'm sorry, Lord, forgive me. Lord ain't gotta forgive me because I've been fucking with him for a little minute now. But these draws is coming off. These 3X draws is coming off, and I'm gonna whirl them around. I'm gonna tell them, nigga, come on and throw them motherfuckers to the side. Bella, go ahead and put your question down below. I'm getting too comfortable. I need to get off. Oh, it's going down. Like, I don't have it. It's been so long since I had some good that I don't even got it in me. Then that nigga has a Libra moon, so he's fucking charming than a motherfucker. Like, oh God, I don't even have it in me. Yes, let's see. And then, y'all, it's so funny because every time I'm fucking with a nigga, they always ask me, like, oh, like, what kind of niggas you like? I always telling them, like, usually when I do fuck with a nigga, I do fuck with men who are, like, very, very skinny. Not that I wouldn't date anybody fat. I don't know why skinny people feel like fat people automatically want to date somebody that's fat, so we gotta move our bellies to the side and shit like that. But we don't. But whatever. But I don't know. One thing I love is chicken legs. I really don't even like stocky, man. Like, usually when I date somebody, it be giving this. And they be the 1 to my 0. And we look like the number 10. But I just really, really love when a nigga have some skinny ass legs. I just love chicken legs. I really, really do. Like, I don't. And when I tell a nigga like I love his chicken legs, he gets offended. I didn't know that men get offended by that, but I mean, it's just something about when them legs be on chicken. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, alrighty. Let's get into it for Bella. What do you see June being for Bella? How is June looking for Bella so far? How's June looking for Bella? I can't do T.I. in the background. I can't. Not right now. Yeah. There we go. How is June looking for Bella so far? Alrighty. So I do feel like the month of June will... I think the month of June will test your patience. I feel like, Bella, you're waiting on a change. I do need to call them sexy chicken legs. I feel like, Bella, you're waiting on a change. And you're waiting on a breakthrough. And I do feel like in the month of June, you'll get that, especially if it's pertaining to finances. I definitely see you getting that, but it seems like it's going to take some time. The month of June will be a month of reflection. You may still be in this period of solitude in your life and making final decisions here. I do feel like here, it seems like you have a lot on your plate, or you have like, I see signing. So I don't know if you're signing a lease. I don't know, but I do see, oh, I'm waiting to move, signing my lease. I swear to God, I was saying that and she put that. I didn't read it first. I'm going to have to cut that and put that on my damn Instagram so they can see that. I literally was like, I see signing, and then I look up and I saw it. Okay. Anyway, so I do think that like you'll be trying to put that in order, and you will be able to get there. We do have the 10 of Cups here, so it definitely seems like here that that will be able to happen in due time. So I feel like here the month of June is you working very hard to get to your goals and want to get there, and then you resting, like a moment of rest. Maybe there's been months and months of like you just working your ass off, but it seems like a moment of rest here. I do feel like here's something between you and someone will move forward. I also see somebody helping you. So if you have been fucking with somebody romantically, maybe they'll give you some help financially or something. Overall, I feel like the month of June for you, Bella, it looks like you and somebody definitely are getting closer. I have the Lovers here, I have the Two of Cups. You and somebody definitely are getting closer. I do feel like it's a lot of waiting for your ducks to get in a row. And then it's the sign that, okay, things are exactly where I want them to be. So maybe the month of June, you may not move, but maybe you'll sign your lease and you'll move soon. Overall here, I do feel like it will be a month of like getting towards that new beginning. Everything may not unfold in the month of June, but it's coming your way. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't be calling them sexy chicken legs. I just tell them like I just like the size difference. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But I've always been that way though. I've always been, and every time that I felt a bulky nigga, I just fucking hate it every time. It don't even gotta be fat. I just don't even like bulk. I don't like muscular. Like, let's get you an Oracle Bella. Let me stick him out here for Bella. You have to search yourself. And Spirit is saying here, there's still some work to be done, but you're in that final stretch. You're almost there. Spirit is, God is asking you, like, do you believe in me? Do you trust me? You know I got your back, right? You have here fear and worry. Spirit wants you to release that fear. Spirit wants you to release that worry. Okay. You have soul journey. You're on an important soul journey right now. An important point in your soul journey right now here. It looks like your soulmate connection, if there is somebody special in your life, the energy between you all is really well. It's really great here. And you have new career path. It looks like you may be being pushed to something new in your career. You may not want to do it right now because you're like, I'm trying to move, I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, but something new is coming up here. Maybe it's something you tried in the past because you also have tried again. And then temptation. Spirit is telling you to say no to temptation. It's okay to have a good time. It's okay to have a good time, but you know what not to do, right? Alrighty. Alright, Bella. I'm sending you love, 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 and light. I hope that resonates for you. Alrighty, y'all. We about to get into this final free yes or no round. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Y'all probably can't hear this Megan Thee in the background, but all right, we're getting to this final free yes or no round. Let me go over the rules. Please do not ask me about pregnancy or cheating. You can ask as many questions as you want, but do not spam the chat. Do not say soon. Please be time specific. Say 2 weeks, say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, any time period that you want to know. If you always come in for something free, you never donate, I'm going to skip over you. You're welcome. And I think that's it. All right, beautiful people, we're about to go ahead and get into that free yes or no round in 3, in 2, and 1. Gonna drop those free yes or no questions down below now. No, because if not, I'm about to hop off. Y'all know what? Mr. Leo told me he loved my lips. I was like, my lips are not even big, but I guess they sexy, child. Let's get into it. When Keith comes back, is it to be in a committed relationship with her? When he comes back, will it be to be in a committed relationship with her? I'm going to say yes, he will have good intentions when he comes in, yes. Do people think she comes off as emotionless in general at work? Do they feel like she comes off emotionless at general at work? I feel like people at work feel like you don't care anything about just yourself. The energy I'm getting is almost like they feel like you have emotion, but it's only about you. That's what I'm picking up on. Will I hear from Mr. Leo again tonight? Will I hear from Mr. Leo again tonight? Hopefully it'll be soon. All right, anybody else? If not, I'm about to wrap it up. And drop those for yes or no questions down below. Does Cynthia, the security guard, have a crush on Nick the Aquarius? Does she have a crush on Nick the Aquarius? I would have to say that, yes, she's attracted to this person, definitely. She definitely likes this person, yes. She has a crush on him. Anybody else? People don't think you come off emotionless. They feel like you're self-centered. Like, I wouldn't say, like, I just got self-centered. Like, it wasn't a yes or a no. It's like, yes, you have emotion, but when you have emotion, it's about you. That's how they feel. So it's hard for me to, like, pin that down or as a yes or a no. It's more so like they see you as, like, self-centered. Anybody else? Free, yes or no? Let's go. I'm gonna give y'all one more minute because ain't nobody saying nothing, so. Don't say a word. I can't listen to no Marcus Houston right now. One more minute. We'll have fun with Mr. Leo tonight. I feel like he's about to reach out to me soon. 30 more seconds. A random card from Spirit. This is a free yes or no round. So it's more like you ask a question and you get an answer. Ooh. So if are you saying you just want a Spirit to tell you yes or no? If that's what you're saying, then I'm getting a no here. All right, y'all. I had such a good time tonight. Going live will always, honestly, going live will always be my first love when it comes to reading cards. I always have a good time. But I do want to thank every single one of you for showing support. I don't know the next time I'll be live. I don't go live as much. I'm always on Instagram because that's where most of my income comes in. But I do want to thank every single one of you. Of course, if you want to book a personal reading, you can always DM me on Instagram. My prices are on Instagram. All right. You guys have a great night. And hopefully your niggas that great. Bye. Wow.